everybody's day has been going good so far. Happy Wednesday. It is the Wednesday, as I just said, the 27th of February. And as you can see, I have a baseball hat on. Spring training's underway, so why not support the Jays, you know? For those of you that are fans of baseball too, go Blue Jays. So now we have a short episode here, so I'm just going to get through it, and I hope it's okay. So, speaking of Toronto, the Maple Leafs have Jake Gardner, who is going to be injured with a back injury. He didn't play his last game with the Leafs. They're actually they're back home now from a road trip. So, he's actually going to be week to week. He's got a back injury, so that's all it was confirmed today on Twitter. The Maple Leafs announced, the public relations announced that Gardner would be injured, and he's week to week. They're going to evaluate. And then at a press conference today, Coach Mike Babcock reiterated on that. So we know that this is happening in the locker room. So hopefully everything goes well for him, and he'll be back by playoff time. It's just less than 20 games left for the Maple Leafs until then. So we'll see how he is, and we'll see how the team's doing by then. So, going on more with the Maple Leafs, our game to watch is the Canadian special here. We have the Oilers and the Maple Leafs, two Canadian teams going at it. McDavid's returning to the lineup from suspension for the Oilers, and then Maple Leafs are still trying to get a good playoff position right now. They're in third place in the Atlantic, behind the Bruins and the Lightning, obviously. So they're trying to get a higher spot. The Oilers are out of playoff contention right now. They're in the bottom half of the league and are trying to fight for their place. Their division's a little harder. They got Vegas, San Jose, Calgary, all at the top. They have to battle through. So at best, they might get a wild card this season. So Oilers have to fight hard. Now is the time. Maple Leafs aren't going to make that easy, as they're going to try and get the highest position they can, because there's a disparity in their division where there's a lot of good and then there's a lot of bad. So that's how it's going to be. Both teams are going to be fighting hard. Toronto is at home. It's a hard arena to win into, so the Oilers are going to be trying extra hard, I'm sure. So now moving on to stats. Nikita Kucherov of the Lightning has 101 points and 71 assists. Very good. He's been really keeping it up. He's on track to hit 130 points this season, which is unheard of. It's rarely ever happened, if it has at all. I'm not sure. Alex Ovechkin with 44 goals, as he has the last few days. He got one over the weekend. And then Mark Giordano actually now leads plus-minus, standing alone. He passed a couple of his teammates on Calgary, who are still leading the plus-minus category. He's at a plus 31. So now moving on to goalies. Goals against average. The Islanders had a tough game. Leonard kept him in it. Couldn't win, though. So his goals against average took a little bit of a strike. So now he's at a 210. And then his save percentage is down to a 93. He's tied with Andrei Vasilevsky of the Lightning at 93. But all in all, Leonard has had a couple of good games, and won't slight him here. So finally, as I've been talking about for a while, Marc-Andre Fleury has hit 30 wins this season, so that's leading in goalie wins. Obviously, he's been searching for that win. I think he had like 7 losses in a row, trying to find it, and I was really hoping he would, because if Vegas needs a playoff spot, he was going to be the guy to deliver that. And him not winning at this point in the season is not good, because then that would carry it to playoffs. So luckily, he's at 30 wins now, leading the league still. He has been for a while. And shutouts, he is leading, but tied with Vasilevsky, just like save percentage, at 6 apiece. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of Hockeybar. Really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, do make sure you hit the subscribe button. It means a lot to us. And I want to let you know that we do read comments. So if you have a comment, I saw a couple on the last few videos. Really cool. So if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. We hope to see you again.